Hello curlies, it's Mary and welcome back to the Curly Closet. So today's video is going to be on my hair bleaching process. I'm going to be showing you how I went from my dark hair all the way to red hair and only using drugstore high street products. So if you'd like to see my whole process, then stay tuned for the rest of the video. Quick disclaimer, this is not a professional video, this is not going to be a perfect video, this is just what I did, so proceed at your own risk. So I started off on hair that had been blow dried. I purposely did this because I just felt it would be easier to get the bleach onto my hair, and I used this Bleach London DIY dip dye kit which I bought from Boots. It comes with a spatula, it comes with developing lotion and a little tray. It also comes with some gloves. It has a hair mask in to use after the bleaching process, and you also get some bleaching powder. 2 bleaching powders. And you get some blending lotion. And of course, there are some instructions. So first of all, I started off with the bleaching powder. Yes, there's essentially no turning back at this point. That's why I look like this. So the bleaching powder goes into the little tray. Both of them go into a little tray, and then to that you add in the developing lotion and you mix it all around. Now you just have to watch out for when you're mixing this in, because the bleaching powder is quite fine and you don't really want to breathe it in. It's not good for your lungs, and you really do need to make sure you mix it all together very well. If it's lumpy, it's not going to do a great job, so just mix as much as you can. And then here I have sectioned my hair off into 6 sections, and then I am now adding the blending lotion. Now the idea of the blending lotion is to help to go from dark hair to light hair with a nice even result. So you just want to add the blending lotion to the areas of your hair that you're going to bleach, or just above, maybe a centimeter or 2 above how far up you want to bleach your hair. This blending lotion is really quite simple to apply though. It doesn't smell of anything, it doesn't have any majorly strong chemicals or anything like that. And then that prepares you really well for the next step in the process. So here I'm just looking carefully at the front of my hair because I'm thinking, okay, where exactly do I want this bleach to go? And then I am going in with the bleach. I'm starting at the front of my hair because that's the bit of my hair that I want to be the lightest. If you want the back to be the lightest, then yes, of course, by logic, you should start from the back, but I decided to start from the front because that's where I want to get the brightest result from. Now you may wonder to yourself, why did I decide to bleach my hair and then dye it red? Why not just get a box of red hair dye and then make it red? Well, I decided to do it this way because in order to get the result that I wanted to be as bright as possible, essentially bleaching was the way I wanted to do it. Once your hair is lightened, you can then add on essentially any color that you like, because the hair itself is already a light color. So that's the reason why. So you can see that to begin with, I'm starting at the ends of my hair, and then I am working it into, I would say, the lower half of my hair essentially. And I'm just making sure that I go through all of my hair to begin with, and then kind of seeing what the result is at that point, and then deciding from there kind of where I want to go, if I want to add more bleach or not. But my first thing was just to make sure that it got through the ends of my hair and was going all the way from front to back. So you can start to see at the front of my hair the bleach is already taking effect at this point. And then I sort of looked at my hair and thought, well, I've got the bleach all the way through now, and actually I want the ombre effect to go a bit higher than that. So I started to go through it a second time. Yes, I know I've got bleach on my chin, not recommended. But yes, you can see that as I have worked it through my hair and into the upper layers of my hair a little bit more, then it has started to have more of an ombre effect on my hair. Of course, this is very sped up. This took me a little bit more time than 5 minutes, but for the tutorial's sake, I didn't want to prolong this too long. You can see that my hair is essentially orange and red with an ombre effect. Now here I made sure to rinse the bleach out, and I put conditioner in my hair. So when my hair was dry, this is a couple of days later, this is the colour that my hair is. My hair is orange, which I was prepared for. I bought this Colour On Ice toner, and this is a blue toner in order to cancel out the orange colour from my hair. So if you know anything about colour theory, blue basically cancels out orange. So I was fully prepared for my hair to turn orange, because whenever I use any hair down my hair, the underlying colour of my hair is more of a red/orange colour. Now this part of the process was done in order to cancel out more of the orange tones in my hair, just because I wanted it to be more of a bleached yellow colour as opposed to having flame orange hair. If that's a look you're going for, by all means you don't need to do this, but I just wanted to tone down a lot of the warmness in my hair colour. And this would also mean that when I add the red on top, it would actually turn into the red that I was intending it to. I wanted my hair to be bright red and not bright orange. Okay, I've made my point. So I've wet that all the way through my hair. You can see my hair looks pretty blue. It's a very weird blue yellowy colour. But you'll see what happens when it all gets washed out. So I put an Iceland bag on my head. Yes, Iceland. And then I wrapped my hair with my headscarf just to open my hair shaft and let the colour sink in. So you can see that before my hair was pretty orange. Afterwards, this is what it looked like. It's still a little bit orange, but it's definitely toned it down into a little bit more of a browny blonde colour. And this is what it looked like when it was dry. Again, a couple of days later. This was not an immediate process. It took me a couple of weeks just because I had other stuff to do. And yeah, I just wanted to take my time over the process. So now I'm washing my hair with this Ultimate Blend shampoo because it's a sulfate shampoo. It will strip my hair of any of the other products that I'd used, because I did use some other products in the meantime, but not completely strip my hair dry. The colour I use for the red is this Bleach London, yes, same company, I Saw Red semi-permanent hair colour. I just figured that since the bleaching kit was from them, that I should also trust them with their semi-permanent colour. So I wanted to add the semi-permanent to my dry hair because I felt like it would really absorb it in as much as possible with no extra products to kind of create any barrier between my hair and the colour. You get what I'm trying to say. Of course, if you have natural hair, curly hair, our hair texture is generally quite dry, so adding semi-permanent colour to your hair when it's dry is probably the best idea if you want the colour to really seep into your hair. And also, the lovely thing about semi-permanent colour is that it doesn't have any strong chemicals in it. It doesn't smell of anything horrible. In fact, putting this through my hair was a really easy, simple process. Oh yes, so stating the obvious, yes, I have rubber gloves on because I was supposed to save a pair of gloves and I ended up throwing them away. Yes, I know that I should be using latex gloves, but I didn't have any latex gloves at my house at the time, so I just went for gloves because rubber gloves, hey, they work, they're gloves. I told you this is not a perfect video, it's not professional. But yes, I was very happy at this point. You can see because this is the colour that I wanted my hair to be. This semi-permanent colour was really nice. It left my hair feeling really nicely conditioned as well. So I went through all the way through my hair because I wasn't sure how much of that little bottle was really gonna cover all of my hair. But it actually, I covered my hair with about 2/3 of the bottle and I still have some of the colour left. So it goes a pretty long way. I went through a second time just making sure that it really went into my hair all over again. I wanted the colour to be as vibrant as possible, and of course I started from the front because I want the front to be the brightest. So at this point I'm just making sure that I massage it into my hair properly. I wanted to make sure that the hair was covered as evenly as possible and that it was just gone through all of the sections of my hair. So you can see that I was just checking through, and any sections on my hair that looked a little bit too browny blonde, those are the bits that I added a little bit extra to. I was also checking my floor, but the consistency of this was pretty much like conditioner, so it didn't drip or anything like that. It was really easy to apply and it really went through and clung to my hair in a nice way. So now I added an Asda bag on my head. This time it's an Asda bag, and I covered my hair with a t-shirt again to just add some heat, and then I went and rinsed my hair out, and this was the result. I was a bit doubtful because you know sometimes you can add semi-permanent color to your hair and it looks really vibrant, and then when you rinse it out it doesn't look as bright, but this turned out very bright. You can see the shock on my face. I was really happy. I was ecstatic, to be honest, because this turned out way better than I ever thought that it would do. I have never bleached my hair before. I've added semi-permanent colour before, but definitely no bleach. But I decided that the ombre look was what I was going for, so I was very, very happy. Incredulous that this turned out so well. You can leave any questions you have below this video, and if you enjoyed it, please give it a very big thumbs up, and please hit the red subscribe button to continue to see videos about my color treated natural hair from here on. Wishing you health, happiness and beautiful hair. I'll see you again soon on the Curly Closet. Take care.